besides the fact that it's a bit deceptive, but he did say, Jensen said on stage in the NVIDIA launch, like was about with the Blackwell, did say this has only been possible by AI, and it was partly designed with AI. That's what I said, but also it.
I know it's got that real Terminator creepy feel to it, but hey, look, I think it's very creative.
If you're doing one real frame, giving its own, and then interpolating 4 frames, and if we could, like, we'll get out to interpolating, like there's going to be this whole other thing about like predictive rendering. You know what I mean? Like where it just like it's generatively predicting
and it'll
future
get quicker as it does it. Like people are already complaining, oh, it's going to be slow because it's going to have to do all this shit.
No.
But then once it does it and gets its base, program.
If you think about it,
or its LLM build up,
the thing actually has 4 times longer to render a frame.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to render a frame in real time. It has to render a frame every 4 frames or 5 frames. You know what I mean? Like it generates 1 and gets 4 out of it. So every 5th frame is a real frame. So it's got all that time. It doesn't have to generate. It doesn't have to render in real time.
No.
And then it can use like a high quality non-real time rendered, all with physics simulation. And this is the next one gets that bit. So like I get what they're doing. It's like, so what's going to happen is that when that rendering of the frame, but then they'll use all this AI, these other models that'll be around physics and everything. So all the other stuff in there, all this other stuff will just be crazily accelerated, and it'll just be able to have the most amazing fucking water simulations and like all the fluids and everything are going to be perfect rendering, look amazing. You know what I mean?
Schmick, as they say.
Yeah. And then it'll composite the whole thing together in 3D, and you'll get this render, which is like real. Like we're about to enter like Sword Art Online, like or whatever photorealistic kind of like trippy world that are fully generative, and you're just like cruising through like whole friggin' things, and every bit of dirt and nature is just simulated, and like it's fucking but it won't be brute force simulated. It'll be AI simulated. It'll be like AIs that know plants, an AI that's just the plant AI, that just generates the fucking foliage through amazing 3D generated worlds. Like and then you'll literally have like imagine like a sort of an NVIDIA like 7080 or whatever, like a 70 series, and on there it actually has not just like physics but like plants, like whatever textile, like all these other kinds of materials. Like it has actually like a knowledge of because what's coming next too, like, well, not next, but it's being done right now as voxel, like, and so
the vox system,
the voxels, and we'll have 3D displays, man, like
that'd be crazy.
So look, I think that's
there's some things to look forward to, that's for sure, this year.
Well, the fact that it's only actually gone up from 24 frames to 29 frames or whatever per second, like it's actually it doesn't even render at 30 frames a second.
No. Why does it need to?
Okay, here's what
pretty much every 5 frames it's only got to generate 1, so out of 30 frames
the problem is
that's 12.
What if you were playing
it's
a Twitch
generating
game?
12 frames out of 30 frames. Yeah.
But if you're playing
whatever,
But if you're playing like a Twitch game, like something where it's a multiplayer, like high reflex game with people with like millisecond freaking mice and all this 10 like whatever, like 144 refresh screens. And,
well, it'll need honing. It'll need honing side. Like it's not going to be instantly.
No, I think here's where I think the issue with it is where it falls down. Is where you've got games, which is not all games. Most things are not this. Okay, but it's a particular class of game which is either it's probably competitive and it's where a person could be facing
high
left
rate and stuff. Yeah,
where a person could be facing left in one frame and literally right in the next frame. Like in Quake stuff type on those FPSs, you can be like facing one direction and just be like
just flick the other way with your mouse.
Like that quickly. And if it's predicting your entire movement to be going in one direction and it's rendering 4 frames ahead, and you've got like multiple people, like on a network situation,
it's going to be doing some real work.
Well, it's going to do some funky faults.
That's when you're going to need that little server, your little friend in the corner,
and your hack. I reckon the hacksy will happen. It's an opportunity for the hack in the game, because you can like it's where I don't know, like the it's where the frame that's shown to you on screen, and so where the model is different to where the person is, and so you'll be able to do game things based on that hack or speed run or glitch game, and so
knowing how to move,
if you know how to use the AI,
particular
it's almost going in the matrix. You can slip between the frames, slip between the fake frames, and use the fake frames to your advantage.
So the enemy thinks you're in one position, but you're in another.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.